Hello. Oh, I didn't fix it. Are you sitting up straight?
No.
I'm also a little farther away. Weird.
I'm a little farther away than
It's
usual.
a weird week, guys.
I'm here now. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Don't kick shit over now.
Hit my fucking shit.
What's up, everyone?
Did more damage to me than fucking.
Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here on a Friday night. Oh, Mike K's here. We'll come back to your super chat.
The handles in the chat and not just the names. I liked it when I could actually see Mike K versus.
I was wondering. I thought maybe he changed something, and I like last time when it said Captain K, I was like, "What the fuck?" And then it took me a minute.
I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It started doing just the handles in the chat, so now I only see the channel handles. And I can't see.
Let's see if it's some sort of nope. Can't do that setting. All right, we got a bunch of people here. Happy Friday.
It is Friday.
Oh. I mean, we'll get to spoilers eventually, but not.
You know the drill.
The warning will happen very clearly, and we'll do it at the end. So basically, listen to Tommy for now, and just don't put any spoilers in the chat because we don't want to ruin it for anyone who's still here and hasn't seen it.
Yes, correct on that.
But you can say things like this.
It was awesome. Spoiler for later. I spoiled my opinion for later.
How dare you?
How dare
All right.
Oh no.
Mike K. Happy Friday, everyone. Can't watch live tonight because I am catching a late night screening of Predator Badlands, but this is your reminder to anyone who missed it to watch Frankenstein on
That's
Netflix.
Me. I still haven't seen it yet.
Interesting.
Yeah. This weekend literally is the CCA window for one battle after another.
Yes.
So I'm going to watch that at some point.
That window is annoying.
So
why couldn't I have selected my own window? Because now I can't watch it because the window doesn't work for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've seen it fucking how many times already?
I've only seen it once, and I wanted to watch it again.
Yeah. But yeah, so I got to watch that. I'm going to watch Frankenstein, hopefully. We're doing good. We're catching up. We got a lot of catch up going on. I'm actually proud of myself for going to the movies and actually seeing things.
I have a good deal of catching up happening also. More of my catching up is happening next week and the week after. I have like so many screenings lined up, but this week I saw, just look at what I did.
I was like, I can't talk about it.
I told you about this, I think. I saw a movie called Box Cutter on Monday night. An independently made movie that takes place in Toronto that I thought was real solid, and a bunch of newer talent that you might not know, worth keeping an eye on, are involved behind the scenes and in front of the screen on that one. Can't say what I saw there. I saw Is This Thing On?
Oh,
and
I've been meaning to.
I liked that quite a bit. I am hoping that has like a little, I love how I'm saying like a little bit of an Oscar resurgence when the movie hasn't even come out, but it just feels like there's very limited talk with that movie, and I think it probably deserves more.
I'm excited for it. I mean, I love everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm hearing about it.
Oh, I was like,
sorry, I didn't see it.
Tell me about it.
No.
One thing about that I will say that really impressed me is that it is so incredibly different from Bradley Cooper's other films that he directed.
I like that. I like hearing that.
When you see A Star Is Born, Maestro, and then this, like, dude's got some serious range and knew exactly how to handle all of them.
Yeah, I was excited to see what he did with this. It seeming like a smaller scale story versus like Maestro or something. So I was actually excited to see him step away from doing something like Maestro, because I was fine on Maestro, but
we can't say anything about that.
No, that is under embargo.
So nothing there. I rewatched Train Dreams last night.
Oh, I got
maybe I don't need to watch that movie 5 times, but I really like it.
I knocked off Die My Love, like I said, so I did Die My Love.
Tell everybody about it. People wanted to know about that last time, I think.
That's fair. I ended up positive on it. Like, I'm trying to like fabricate how I want to actually say this, because I think Lynn Ramsey is a fantastic director. Kevin is obviously, I think, is Kevin my favorite? Like, I'm thinking, what's the title of the Joaquin Phoenix movie that I am now blanking on? You Were Never Really Here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like, I wasn't super high on You Were Never Really Here. We need to talk about Kevin. I think is fucking brilliant. Ratcatcher's in there, obviously. I think she's just a really like, she handles decently heavy themes, but like is able to make kind of like bracing, biting movie that also has heft to it. And I think she does that again with Die My Love. It is absolutely a character piece. It is absolutely Jennifer Lawrence's show. Pattinson's great in it. Sissy Spacek's great in it. Nick Nolte. So like everything is good that is going on in the ensemble performance, but obviously it is the focus on Jennifer Lawrence's character and the idea of a mother losing her identity after the birth of her child and how that plays with her mentally. And it's like in the grand scheme of films that deal with similar methods like that, I think If I Had Legs is better. I think it is just a more engaging, graspable movie, and the way that it deals with those themes, I was way more impressed by. But still going through it, like the performance that Lawrence gives, I would not be mad to see her get a nomination. I know you said it's it's an overcrowded kind of category this year. So
a lot of competition.
The competition's
I don't think she's out of it, but I just think she like I've got like my top group, and then she's probably, to the back of the next group.
And like again, I'm catching up, so like I'm starting to put together my thoughts on all this stuff. So you've seen more than me at this point, but like for me, like at this point, like if Rose Byrne and Jennifer Lawrence end up in the same category for like playing the same kind of role but in entirely different ways, like I'd be so happy.
It happened.
But it is the way I would describe it, and the way I did describe it is kind of like there is a interconnectivity of the storytelling that I do not think benefits Die My Love. And there's a lot of like somebody asked if it was like Blue Valentine in the way we're seeing a couple before and after a child and how that works. And like it is kind of, but it is a small scale version of that. And I don't think it gives you enough information to have the story be grounded. And yet it's too kind of like the story just kind of like floats away and you see it getting away from itself. And while the themes are important and while the performances are good, I just don't think that Lynn Ramsey actually keeps everything tightly together. So the story, it's chaotic. It's meant to be. We're supposed to feel the madness that like Grace is feeling. There's a lot of imagery about like flames and again, chaos, madness. So that is intended. Like, I think it's an intended effect to kind of feel that in yourself. Mm-hmm. But as you're watching it as a viewer, for me, I just felt it escaping so much. Like, I ended up positive on it because I do think there is artistic value. There's fantastic cinematography. The performances are fucking aces. Mm-hmm. And like, again, I will go back to Pattinson to say he does tremendously as like, there is the pre with them where you see them in a very like sexual happy state. Like it's very enforced of how much they love each other, but like it's an addictive love and like a fervor love. And then it shows after the baby's born and how that reacts. And I think Pattinson does a great job as a father who isn't always there and is part of the problem, but still trying to figure out what's going wrong and having no idea. Mm-hmm. Like it's raw, it's honest. Like he's like defenseless in a way, and it's sad to see, but he does a good job kind of doing that. So yeah, there's a lot to handle in it. I kind of I don't want to go deeper on it. I don't want to go deeper.
I get it. Like, you make me curious. Yeah. You make me curious enough. And also I do need to prioritize that one for the sake of awards season.
Yeah, it's just Jennifer Lawrence, I think, though. I think that's your only.
Oh yeah, I think she's really the only one anyone's even considering for that film.
That makes sense.
We got Mirror Domains here. Gremlins 3.
I know. I saw that news.
I thought every time I hear anything about Gremlins or Chucky, you are the first person that I think of. Yeah, that's what I hear also. Let's see if I could pull up an article quickly.
Yeah, we have confirmation. I mean, it's confirmation we're getting.
Apparently, I can't type Gremlins.
Yeah. We're getting it. It's happening. I think we kind of knew that already, but this is the nail in the coffin of like, not nail in the coffin. It's opening the coffin and saying the opposite of what I was trying to say.
Gremlins 3 joins Warner Brothers 2027 slate with Spielberg executive producing and Chris Columbus directing.
If I see a fucking ounce of CG in this, I'm gonna be so
the first live action Gremlins movie in nearly 4 decades. In nearly 4 will be released by Warner Brothers. Now I'm being mean about a typo. In nearly 4.
CG thing about Predator too.
That's fair. I'll get to that.
In nearly 4 what decades?
It can't be 4 decades though, right? Like fucking.
Well, the most recent one was the animated series.
Right, but I'm saying Gremlins.
When did Gremlins 2 come out?
94?
It's not 4 decades. I'm just trying to decipher this sentence.
Oh, 1990.
In nearly 4.
2000, 2010, 2020.
Nearly 4 decades.
Okay.
This is still
they're playing with some fucking dates there.
I don't know. It's making me feel old. Warner Brothers original screenwriter Chris Columbus is attached to direct Gremlins 3 as well as producing. Blah 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 blah. Zach Lipovsky and Adam Stein wrote the script for the new installment. Blah,
we
blah,
like
blah,
those
blah,
people.
blah. There's no information beyond. Nope. Just click an ad.
Don't do that. That's bad.
That's how they get you.
Bad.
You look for Gremlin story information and you get an ad. Can't even get this one to go away. Nope. We're just going to stop reading that story now. But I'm very excited. I would like Gremlins.
I love Gremlins. I adore everything about Gremlins. So
I don't mind VFX for the sake of enhancing, but I do hope that they are largely practical creatures.
It's fair. I don't know. There is I don't mind it. Like Amelia said, I guess they sold me on it in Predator. Sorry, Predator Badlands. So it's like, yeah, it's possible, but I don't know. Just the vision we have of the Gremlins and everything about them is puppetry. So yeah. It kind of goes back to like the Child's Play remake where they didn't pull it off, and the entire back end being a CG Chucky. I'm just like, fuck you and go fuck yourself. Like it's such a bad choice and it looks bad. Yeah, and they did it anyway. So I do not think this creative team will let that happen because Columbus, Spielberg, everything involved. Like we know that they're gonna want to keep the sanctity of Gremlins there. But yeah, no, this is one of those sequels that I kind of am like, don't fuck around with it. Like, just give me my puppets. I want my puppets.
I'm hopeful that they'll go in that route too. I'd be surprised. I would be surprised if they totally abandon it for CG Gremlins. I don't think that's going to happen. Wiley's here. Hey guys, I know you can't talk much about Running Man, Perri, but I'm so excited. Can you recall if the movie soundtracks has needle drops? I, at this point, have to stick to whatever I said in my social media reaction, which was probably a little on the long side. So I must leave you there. And I did not address the music. You know what else I did? And I'm so mad that I didn't realize until the edit function went away on Twitter
or left.
My first statement was that it was a great year for Stephen King adaptations. And I'm like, look at It, Welcome to Derry. Look at Life of Chuck. And also look at The Long Walk. Like, The Running Man is great too. We've had a great year. The fucking monkey.
How dare you?
And I liked the monkey quite a bit. Yeah, I was so mad at myself.
Pro monkey.
Damn. And I recorded my video too. And
you should feel bad, Perri.
I do.
Unforgivable.
I'm losing sleep over it.
We should just quit.
The monkey is going to come get me. Don't feed my anxiety. You say it as a joke. It will seep in. Do you want to pick something? We can talk. So we're eventually going to do a Predator Badlands review, and then we'll save the spoiler conversation for the very end of the episode. But if you have other topics you want us to hit, now is the time to put them in the live chat, and we'll get to as many as we possibly can.
I'm just seeing what's here. Oh man, it'll be fun.
I feel like there was more horror news this week that involved the mummy.
Fucking mummy.
Is that the one that involves radio silence?
Yeah. Radio Silence doing a mummy movie with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz.
Is it Mummy 4?
Yeah, it is a mummy sequel.
We're ignoring the 3.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
All right. Universal Pictures is returning to one of its most blah, 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 with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, blah, 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 blah. Reps for Universal's declined to comment, and plot details for the new film are under wraps. But we hear Radio Silence's Matt Bettinelli, Olpin, and Tyler Gillette will direct from a script by David Coggeshall, with franchise veteran, blah, 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 blah. Project X is involved. That makes me happy. I'm not clicking that ad again. I learned the first time. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, no other information. Cool.
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
When Radio Silence is involved, I am instantly hyped.
Also, again, hopefully this will be an even bigger project for them to tackle. I feel like they've been scaling up, throughout everything they've been doing. So getting a grandstanding maybe mummy adventure, I'm down on it. I want to see what they can do with an even bigger budget and all this freedom, maybe, let's say.
I got a whole lot of hope. I hope they are given freedom. I always get nervous with like the big movies, but like why do you hire artists if you don't trust their ability?
I guess I was also thinking just like the freedom just to move around in such bigger spaces where like obviously Abigail was like a larger movie and like the mansion and stuff like that, but like going back to the mummy movies, like huge battle scenes, stuff like that, like that'd be very fun to see them have a chance to do all that stuff.
I mean, they also had a playground that was New York City.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I'm just pushing buttons.
Fucking desert, Perri.
Just pushing buttons.
Fucking desert.
Soon. Oh, so soon. Like really, really soon.
Yeah, soon.
And you can bet I'll be online blabbing about it the second I walk out of that theater. What else we got? No Keeper thoughts yet.
Can't say
we will discuss it in the near future.
Maybe on the 13th even.
Oh.
That is
cool.
the embargo day.
Cool. That's good to know.
Which if we've seen it, we might know that.
Look, everybody wants to know about Keeper.
It's the last big horror movie left. Like, honestly.
Really?
Right? Like, Silent Night, Deadly Night comes out.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, right. Sorry.
That's a biggie.
Five Nights is there.
Box office.
Tracking?
Yeah, I just want to see long-range projections.
Osberg's getting 2 horror movies in the same year. Good for him.
Well, look at how many movies he's delivered in like.
Oh no, I know.
A teeny tiny
span, and
that's crazy.
He's working on. So I think this is what he made in lieu of. There was a movie that they couldn't get into production on, so he just went ahead.
He made Keeper. He actually made Keeper before he made The Monkey, but the release dates are swapped.
They're swapped, right? Yeah.
All right.
But also, he made it before he even did The Monkey too, because it was we can't do this because of the strike, and then they found a way to do Keeper instead with a Canadian team and stuff. Yeah.
Keeper 3 to 5 million. I can't imagine I can't imagine it costs very much. So that has to be a solid.
That's a smaller,
solid amount. What else is going on? Five Nights at Freddy's heading
That's going to make all the fucking money.
They say 55 to 65 million at this point, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, look at these numbers for Wicked. I get distracted easily, especially when it's Wicked. Wicked for Good, according to Box Office Pro, has a projected opening of 145 to 175. Big range, of course, but if the movie is as good as people are saying it is, I mean, that high end of that range is sounding pretty likely to me.
Yeah, 55 for Five Nights. That's no way. More.
Yeah.
That's more. The first one doing what it did and going gangbusters, I think that just, the fans are always going to be there for it. They're ingrained already. You're not winning anyone over for this, and maybe you did win a few over. Who knows with the movie? It bombed with critics, obviously, but I don't know.
Did it bomb though?
I'm pretty sure it bomb. I think it was at 30%.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it got savaged. Not by me, but
because it's bad.
No, it's fine.
I don't think it's bad.
It's bad.
No, it's fine.
I actually thought the movie made more.
I gave it a positive. I'll stand by it. I'm fine with that. Again, like a 3 out of 5. It's not glowing by any means. But
made 80 million its first weekend.
Yeah, I think it might.
It had a big drop. Actually, the grand total for that movie is not nearly as high as I thought it was. It's still like a great sum, 291 million worldwide. I for some reason I thought it was higher than that.
Well, Blumhouse has to make up some numbers for Megan and stuff, but the Black Phone race started doing that, and we're just gonna keep going.
Are they releasing Black Phone like at home?
It
soon?
Is. I'm almost. Isn't it already?
It is.
It just came out. I got an email alert about that the other day, and I'm like, already? And for something that was doing well?
So Cargill highlighted it in a very thoughtful way.
Yep.
They are releasing it now for all of the people who are still social distancing.
They're still paying attention to that.
It's still theatrical prices.
Yeah.
To rent it.
Yeah, you're paying $20 for it to watch it at home still, but like it's PVOD. It goes back to what we were doing when we were in lockdown and stuff like that. And again, the window's been gradually closing anyway. Like it's not taking that much longer to get movies on VOD. So it's
I respect the social distancing concern, and if someone doesn't want to go to the theaters, but then you gotta look at the other side, like the health of movie theaters and not making it
you still go see
premium
in the theater.
Experience.
Like that's the thing though. Like you can see in the theater, and if you're still, I don't know, the 20, you're not saving money by, well, I guess you are, because if you buy a water bottle and popcorn, blah, 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 that's still all the thing. And
it's also not buying multiple tickets.
No, it's too. Yeah, but still, it's good.
I'm mixed on that.
I know.
I'm mixed on that.
I mean, theaters are still gonna.
You're mixed on that because you're a healthy person.
Yeah.
I'm mixed on that because I also do value the theatrical experience when seeing a movie, and I see it withering away.
Right,
I mean,
but everyone else,
we all love movie
yeah.
theaters, but
like everyone else is
there
still
are
going to
people
the
who
movies.
can't have that experience.
Yeah. And Jesus, I can't say the word. The people can get sick easier. Sorry, immunocompromised. It just wasn't coming out. Like the word just got stuck in my mouth. But yes, if you're immunocompromised, you still have to think about that. So like, it's valid. And if people care what the movies will go anyway, that can. Faith. I don't know who has faith these days.
Oh wow! Really,
I just turned real hard.
That was a real
hard turn.
Dark hole we just crawled into.
That's what it is. There was one about Jurassic Park.
Oh, this?
Yeah, Gareth Edwards.
Well, I know I'm probably in the minority on that now. Because no one seems to like Rebirth but me.
No, not at all. But I don't particularly think that was. I was gonna say I don't particularly think it was his fault, but like, he's still the creative on it in a way. He's the director and stuff like that. And did not like it myself. I was not a Rebirth fan. I think we talked about that, but I still would like to see another. I don't like that's another. The thing. I want to see. I don't want to see Rebirth be the last one for a while. I think I want to see them come back stronger, and then let that be maybe the last one for a little bit. Maybe we just let it breathe.
I would like to see another. I would like to see Gareth Edwards direct another, but I still think that the best thing that they could do is abandon moving forward with the storyline that they have established and instead go back to post Fallen Kingdom and turn it into an anthology series and focus on a different group of people all across the globe. Yeah. That way we can experience a variety of stories about human beings adjust to life alongside dinosaurs.
Yeah, they missed the boat on that one. Like there was such a big opportunity.
There was so much creative potential in that space, and they're just we're just gonna skip right over that.
Let's skip over that one. Maybe this is something you don't agree with, but I don't care if they even get new characters in here. I don't have an attachment to the last core. I don't mind if I see them again, but if they were to tell me,
I would like to see them again, but no, like my anthology idea completely goes against continued characters. I'd rather just meet a new set of people every time.
Yeah, like where it was exciting to see the old cast come back together. Like I do agree with that. That had a real meaning to see them come back. I didn't care with these new three. And nothing against Mahershala, Scarlett, and Bailey. Like are all great actors, but it was the movie itself and the way they presented that I'm good.
Yeah, I cared, but not enough to abandon my anthology idea. Okay, so we don't make the people who tuned in for the title mad. Do you want to do our Predator Badlands non-spoiler review and then save the spoiler review for the very end? Okay, that's what we'll do. Wait, I'm
appeasing the masses.
Still appease the masses. Predator
we're generous
Badlands non-spoiler review. I spelled it.
I love how you said it in caps as you typed it in caps.
That's how you speak in caps.
Predator Badlands non-spoiler review.
No, if I spoke in caps, I'd have to shout it at you. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No. It's Friday. I'm tired. Exhausted. Do you want to go first? Because I already posted a review, so everybody here knows what I think. Or many people know what I think.
Yeah. No, I genuinely really like Badlands. I reviewed it as well. It's fucking great. It's the two worries that I'll say coming in were what Amelia said before, maybe an overuse of CG and how that would play, and also the Weyland-Yutani of it all. Of are we really gonna really jump into a crossover versus making a single Predator film and really developing that kind of storytelling? And Dan Trachtenberg proved me wrong on both because number one, all of the digital looks so goddamn good. ILM is involved, WET is involved, 17 other studios are involved. So they assembled the super team of digital warehouses to actually put this VFX together. And the actor Dimitrius under deck, the main character in Predator, having so much facial expression because he's doing he's in the entire movie. It's not just a CG character. There was a person there the whole time. and the CG is just the face. The costume's real, everything else is real. And the way that they are able to convey his performance through the technology, fucking awesome. I think Dimitrius does a wonderful job. He's a stuntman by trade, and they gave him like, the lead acting role, and they let him go for it. Talking to somebody, they said that literally it was like a Ninja Warrior gauntlet that he had to go through to win the part, and he just crushed it. But then everyone got luckier because he wasn't just good at the stunt work. He was also good at the emotional conveyance. He was good at like playing this Predator warrior and like drawing empathy and making you care about him. So like, I was so impressed by that. I also was not expecting it to be as funny as it was. I think this movie's fucking hilarious, and that is not a detriment or a betrayal to the Predator franchise, because it is inherently very silly. But I think Trachtenberg leans into it in a way that even Shane Black didn't. And like, Shane Black is great at dark comedy. Like we know that. But I did not like the Predator, and I feel like he got stuck between trying to be jokey and also really like ingrained in that, where Trachtenberg is just having so much fun with this. The hunt is there, the thrill is there. Everything that we want in a Predator movie is there, but it's fresh, it's unique. And like the universal world building, the last thing, like the Weyland-Yutani of it all, it never takes over. This is a Predator movie. You don't have to worry about it being in so many senses like an AVP or something. Like, this is giving the Predator its due, and it just happens to have some Weyland-Yutani technology in it. And I think that was handled very well. And I was not at any point distracted by crossover potential, because this is Deck's story. This is Thia, Elle Fanning's character story. And the way they come together, like, I got very James Gunny. I got very Kong Skull Island. Like, those were my comp points on this one. So I was very happy.
Yeah, I was quite happy too. You know what the Weyland-Yutani thing kind of reminded me of when we get like Gen V, the boys crossovers. It's just like, it's not necessarily like look at the alien thing in our Predator movie. It's just basically doing so in a way that says like everything exists in the same universe, and it just makes a whole lot of sense that is where Thea and Tessa came from, and it's just like, that is what it is. It's just a thing that happens. It is never like overly addressed verbally. So I thought that was really, really well done, and it's such a relief, because like, I get so nervous when I hear stuff like that, because oftentimes when you're trying to connect one movie to another, it could feel like that new movie is kind of like shackled to the other one, and that was very much not the case here. I thought the performances were just something else. Dimitrius, Schuster-Koloamatangi was just like next level. That is a lot to carry around and a lot to emote through, and I thought he did such a beautiful job. And Elle Fanning, I have always loved her work as an actor, but watching her, like, one, play two characters, and two, tackle the physical challenge that comes with the role of Thea, that is not easy. Also, I guess I kind of know this from a show like The Great, let's say, but like, her line delivery, especially when it leans a little comedic, but like maybe not like overtly comedic, is just so sharp and effective. I thought she did such a brilliant job. And then in general, I really loved how they built out the backstory, the mythology and lore of the Oucha. And I love how much sense it makes. It's like, I never in a million years thought we would get a Predator movie where the Predator character was the protagonist. Or I definitely never thought we'd get a movie like that and it would actually work. But when you see this movie, it kind of just makes all the sense in the world that this is what the Predators are. I mean, and that's the other thing that I really appreciate about this movie, and also how they're building out this lore, is I feel like when you go back and you rewatch earlier Predator movies, like, it's just gonna make sense. Of course, these advanced killers who have hunting ingrained in their lifestyle would have all of this information unfolding elsewhere. So when you get into who Deck is and why he's in the situation that he's in, it just makes sense. And that's a big part of the reason why this storytelling big swing actually works.
Yeah, it's fun because, like, Trachtenberg is playing with, like, the toxic masculinity of it all. Just the idea of, like, the Predator culture being exactly that. Just overly bro-y fucking assassins who try to win each other's lives by killing the biggest thing. It is inherently frat bro culture in a way. And, like,
I
That
also never in a million years
also
would
so
think
funny.
you'd be comparing a Predator movie to frat bro
But like it
culture,
essentially
but
is. But it makes perfect sense. And I think that is not a knock on any of the past Predator movies, because I think they all do right with the Predator mythos to that point. But like the way Trachtenberg has fun with that is very important to me, because it is fresh, and that's what I wanted. So like Trachtenberg for me now has done 3 Predator movies where Prey is his homage to Predator, just with Comanches and a different time period. So it feels different. It's good. And Amber Bin Thunder, fucking great. Killers, I really enjoy as little bite-sized versions of, okay, how do we have fun with the Predators and play around, once again, in different periods, but not really have to delve into things. Like people just want Predator versus Vikings, Predator versus World War II pilot, Predator versus Samurai. So like all that stuff is great. And now Badlands, he has basically rewritten the Predator franchise to open an entire new world that he can go play in. Like the sandbox is fucking huge. So it's like he has found a way to kind of subvert everything we know about Predator movies, but still have the familiarity there where we can, like, as Predator fans, like, again, there's no betrayal. There's no like poo-pooing the entire franchise to this point. Like, you can tell Dan Trachtenberg fucking loves this franchise through Badlands, actually, and just wants to take it somewhere different. And I think that is something that the franchise itself has struggled to do throughout Predators, The Predator. Fucking Predator 2 is insane. It is a ridiculous movie, but it's still at the same day. It's just, you know, the Predator as a villain, quote unquote. The closer we get is an anti-hero, like in AVP, Requiem and stuff, like the Predator anti-hero fighting the aliens. Yeah, no, I really like the Predator as, and like just the perspective of a Predator and trying to get under that kind of thinking of, okay, well, why are they this culture that just goes around killing for sport and stuff like that? And, you know, I don't know. It's funny to go from Predator, the most homoerotic fucking action movie in the world, to Badlands, where it actually finally addresses some of that stuff. And like, it's good. It's good.
Trachtenberg is just such like a skilled director. Like he really knew exactly how to execute this concept. Like tonally, it's not the easiest story to juggle, and I thought he really did it so well. Like if someone handed me this script and was like, "This is what the next Predator movie would be," admittedly, I probably would have been like, "Cricket, don't do that. It's never gonna work. You're never gonna pull it off." But I mean, he absolutely nailed it for me.
No, he crushed it.
I walked out of that movie like energized, like skipping. I was so happy. Like it made me so happy.
Yeah.
Made me so happy.
It's the stuff we go to the movies for. Like legitimately. Like that's the kind of stuff I want to see on the big screen. Again, that is a testament to the visuals too. I want to make sure people understand. Like the visuals are galactic and crazy, and the world of Jenna is amazing. Jenna, sorry. Jenna.
Will also say that I saw it in a rather small screening room with a small group of people. That was the loudest screening for like a select few I've ever been a part. Like maybe we were just the ideal people to be together to see that movie, but it's just unusual when it's like such a small private screening room to like be able to hear all the reactions from everybody. And man, like I couldn't help myself. And I'm usually a very quiet movie watcher, a very happy one often, but also, absolutely. You know, my enjoyment is quieter than others.
I got to see footage in the edit bay, I think before South.
Where did they show you? Oh, so can you say?
Yeah, no, because I wrote about it. Like
I didn't know if it teetered spoiler.
No. So they only showed me the first 20 minutes. I won't even spoil what they show in the first 20, but it was so fun to see the early, really pre-VFX stuff. I'm talking like there's a battle scene in the first 20 minutes between two Predators, and we basically just saw gray screens with like lines on them and the Predators, and that's it. So like we got almost no VFX, but to get an idea of what they're cooking up. And the one thing they did have though was Dimitrius on set doing everything as Deck.
He's so good.
And so what we got was actually the visual of this man dressed in, again, like I said before, the full Predator costume except for the face.
Yeah.
So it was really awesome to see Dimitrius making the expressions and see him like putting his heart into being Deck, and then to see those expressions actually come through in the movie itself. Like it was like the affirmation that he actually was doing that under the CG. It wasn't just like somebody just like moving pixels to be like, okay, Predator mad now, Predator happy. Like that was all Dimitrius. And I think that was the biggest part of what I like, taking away of like what I saw there. And some people might question what do you actually get from seeing such a rough cut of a movie that is so heavily VFX. And again, I realize how heavily VFX it is because there was nothing on screen, but it's moments like that when you see what's under the VFX and what's there, and having that be such an important part of Predator Badlands. I think that's a really cool thing. When I sat down and I'm watching the first 20 minutes back and I'm like, oh fuck, like this, like I remember what this looked like, and like we got here. I know we get there. Like, look at the talent involved again. ILM, Weta, all the creators, but it was crazy.
I will say though, I really love seeing all of that kind of stuff too, for the sake of the VFX as well, just to like see what like those wizards create sometimes from scratch. But in particular, when it comes to deck and other elements of the movie, like it really is something special when you have, let's say 3 departments like giving their A game, from an actor's performance to the visual effects and practical effects, and it's just like it's the perfect marriage.
Yeah,
and that's what it feels like when it comes to deck, and also with Thia in particular. Like
Thia too, 100%.
Like, what is that? How does it look that good? How does it look that believable? But it does. Seamless.
And hilariously, so like they hid Thia from us, so we had no idea, and it was the day before it was like 2 days before the trailer came out.
That's
and
wild.
One of the questions somebody asked was like, we've seen some images of this synth, let's say, and like, is there a Weyland-Yutani alien crossover? And Trachtenberg is standing in front of us, and he's just like, no, no, this is Predator. No, we'll pass it. No, we'll pass it on. And like, you can feel the eyes of the Disney reps behind him, just looking at him. 2 days later, the trailer comes out, and it's Weyland-Yutani in the trailer. And I'm like, motherfucker, come on! Like, you couldn't give us anything. You couldn't give us a little scoop.
I'm so happy for them.
No, they crushed it.
Also, speaking of Oz delivering 2 movies in 1 year, look at Dan Trachtenberg too. So really something else.
And Killer Killers being a secret too. I really like that. Obviously that was co-directed with another animator and stuff like that, so a lot more going on with it. And again, he said he was doing post on Killer Killers while filming Badlands, and they had these like basically in this truck somewhere laptops with super like computer antennas on them.
That's
so they
wild.
were before filming Badlands on set. He would be in a truck getting footage sent over from California to wherever they were on Badlands, and I forget where they filmed it. And he's like giving notes on the final cut of one movie while just in pre and then like doing the actual filming in the second. Like, it's insane. He said he'd never do it again. He was like, I am never making 2 movies at the same time again, even if it's animated live action. But he's like, I'm so happy I did. And I'm like, again, I'm happy you did too.
Yeah, doing multiple things at once, even in the same franchise, is hard. Like, I always think about like folks working on TV shows, because like, for example, I'm thinking about Star Trek Strange New Worlds, when they came in. I can't remember if this was all colliding this exact way at San Diego or New York Comic-Con, but it was a situation where like season 3 was coming out or had fully come out. They were gearing up to promote season 4, but they were also filming season 5, and like my brain would just melt.
What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? How are you getting 1 season straight when you're overlapping multiple? It's crazy.
Do not know. Okay, so how long do you want to talk about spoilers for? I don't know, like 10 minutes to like
10
shoot
minutes.
this.
Yeah.
All right. 10 minutes of no Predator Badlands spoilers. So if you have any questions, now is the time to drop them in, and then in 10 minutes we'll put up the spoiler warning.
Is that a good tracking for 30?
So I was looking that up while we were talking. Actually, the production budget on it is a good deal higher. It appears to be, reportedly, is $105 million. The movie would benefit from having legs beyond that, but I do think that's above the original projections, which is nice. And there's other factors that come into play also.
No, I like literally that's just a question of how much went into it, and like Christy.
God
damn it.
Oh, I know the two of you are playing.
I know. Oh yeah, I know.
Wait, I have to give you when I have to give him credit, I will do it.
when I have
beat
to.
me
I
by
won't do it otherwise, just when I
You're
have
right,
to.
I wouldn't have. I was feeling so fucking after I was busy bitching at Disney the entire time. I'm like, I'm gonna get killed. The projections are so bad. Then I became sure that I was gonna actually beat you, only to lose by less than a point.
She got 15 points out of fucking Troy Franklin.
What?
Good start on Franklin. I started him in another league. I don't have him here.
Oh, it's a
my team's been underperforming, so I'm actually really nervous now.
It's a tight race between me and Caleb in that league. We're like literally neck and neck in the projections right now.
For those who don't know, we have a Patreon league for Perri, and I am playing Christy.
I'm right behind you in the standings now.
I know.
I had a nice comeback in this league.
I lost a rough one last week. I shouldn't. My team just underperformed tremendously, and now I have Rashee Rice and Javonte Williams in the bench.
I fucking blew everybody away last week.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna brag about this because it's my highest score yet. I was number 1 in the week. Look, and like Christy, I know you got a great team, but you and Steven 150 and I got 180. So I will brag about this achievement because odds are it will not happen again. The other league, I'm in a little bit of trouble because I lost to you. I was doing pretty well.
By 1 point.
And then our loss dropped me below the playoffs.
I can pull I can pull the matchup.
I'm so mad.
I literally it wasn't even a point. It wasn't even a point. Aubrey missed a kick. Yeah.
Ferguson fumbled. Like there were so many ways that like I should have been fine.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna go back a fucking
like this. Here. I'll show everyone.
Okay, yeah.
That was the result.
That little
I'm so
11882.
I'm so mad.
Oh my god. I was like 11962 to 12046.
I'm so mad.
I was in a movie too, so I had no idea. I was laughing my ass off. I thought I was gonna lose.
I was in a movie too, but the second the movie let out, this is the first thing I looked at. Man,
that's fine.
Also, I'll blame Chuba Hubbard a little bit.
Well, yeah, he lost the starting job to Rico.
I know. I'm very aware of that now.
When somebody goes off,
I didn't think so. I understand that he went into this game not the priority, not their number 1, but 1.7. Come the fuck on, man.
Anyway, good luck, Christy. That was literally I need to play my ass off to beat you, and I know that. And as long as my team doesn't do that,
it's awful news.
Oh, yeah, that was sad.
Awful news.
Yeah.
Someone's at my door. So.
Okay, you go answer that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, for those who don't know, he's a Cowboys player that unfortunately passed away. The story is also I hate it. It's not a great story.
Yeah, it's
it's sad.
Utterly devastating.
Yeah. He was in a chase with a cop. He got away, and then texted his girlfriend or wife, I forget what it was, he was ending it, and then was found with a gun. Yeah. Oof. Really terrible.
Yeah.
The last image we have of him is scoring a touchdown as a defensive player last week, and
incredibly sorry for his friends, family, and fans. Just awful. Oh, I have to take this down.
Perri, that's how I learned you have a doorbell.
I do have a doorbell. What's the package?
It's a box.
Is it Five Nights at Freddy's by chance?
I don't know. Girl, it's in a brown box.
Open it. Go ahead.
Open it?
Wait, I'll.
You want to bring it up?
Wait, let me unbox something.
Let me
look.
Unboxing in real time. Did you order anything inappropriate that you're gonna be unboxing?
No, that's a definite.
Yeah,
no.
you're like,
I would want to make sure there's not some sort of embargo before I do this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do need
a sharp thing.
Good call.
I'm gonna hold that for later, Miro Domains.
For the record, box.
I didn't know Trachtenberg had a Waterworld series. Is that his next thing? Is that serious?
It sounded familiar when I saw it in the live chat, but I couldn't remember the specifics. Thank you very much. All right, let's see if it's something I can at least show everybody. There's one thing that I'm not allowed to show you that I know is arriving.
So it looks like as of June 5th, he drops a devastating update, but then on in August, okay, it's back on. Yeah, nice.
Nope, can't show that. That is exactly what I thought it was.
Cool.
I was thinking
I'm fine with it.
Maybe
He's gonna play with effects. Sure.
Huh?
It looks like he's back on with it, and
cool.
It sounds like he has a great idea for it. I mean, of course, everyone's going to say they have a great idea for something. But yeah, I mean, why not? It's going to be practical effects, like a lot of fun, like a lot of sci-fi scopy stuff, which he's proving to do very well. I'm into
that, and I trust him. Sorry for all that nonsense. It is a thing that I'm not allowed to show you until I could show it to you on Collider. So
that's funny.
Hopefully you'll enjoy the wait. I thought it was maybe like a cool award season thing.
Yeah,
like,
we haven't
like
gotten
a book
much.
or something.
We really haven't gotten much on that front.
I haven't gotten much either.
Oh, I meant everybody. Like, I feel like they're not really.
Well, I know what's going to happen. Literally, the second I leave town for Thanksgiving, there's going to be like a pile of boxes at the door or something. Maybe. And now that we have stale package fees and where I live,
insane.
It's just going to be boxes upon boxes.
Fucking Troy Franklin.
I am very grateful that award season screeners are starting to come in because I got lots to catch up on. I got lots to watch.
Hey, Christy.
Took me a little while. I didn't realize until we were talking earlier.
Of course, I wore my Predator today.
It's a good one. I'm wearing an embarrassing shirt.
It's fine. What is it?
Jets.
Oh, why? That's a terrible version of the logo.
It's not my favorite version, but I just like.
Okay.
I like this. I like the sleek black crew neck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Trading Sauce Gardner.
I know. All I keep watching on TikTok is videos of tiny children crying because they traded their favorite player.
It's fine. Sauce Gardner sent Colts jerseys to the kids, and they ripped off their Jets jerseys, and now they're Colts fans. It's the funniest thing ever.
Oh, why can't I get those happy videos?
So
oh, that's funny.
All right, let's do
that's
spoilers.
Funny. All right, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we got egg rolls to get, right?
Yum yum.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do this. Before we do this, actually, do you want to promote before people head off?
As always, you can find me at Donatobomb, DONATOBOMB, and that is Blue Sky, Letterboxd, and Instagram. You can also follow my podcast, Certified Forgotten, at Certified Forgotten on Blue Sky and Instagram, and then follow anywhere on Apple, any Spotify, wherever you listen. We're all over. And yeah, if you want to hear about horror movies with 10 or less reviews on Rotten Tomatoes that are kind of cool, that's what we talk about. Terrible for SEO, but fun for us. Oh.
Yep. That's a good tagline. I feel like I've heard you say that before, but not enough. I will promote everything going on the Collider Ladies Night and Forces YouTube channel. There is no new episode this week, but it's because we released so many last week. We released a lot. It was McKenna Grace, Lizzie Broadway, Tessa Thompson, and then for Forces, it was Asa Gurman for Gen V. And like all of them were such great guests. So there's so many conversations for you to enjoy over there. And I'll tease next week's episode as a returning guest. Katie O'Brien is back on the show, and we talk about a lot of things because she's in the midst of an epic year, an epic moment too. Something like 4 movies back to back. With Running Man, Christy, Queens of the Dead, and then the Madeleine Petsch movie that I can't for the life of me remember the title. It's something maintenance. I knew I was going to do this. All right. But Katie's awesome, super talented, and she's having an epic year and deserves to have many, many more. Yeah. So check out that conversation next Saturday. All right.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
Boom. No one saw the other boom. I just said it when I click something that you can't see. If you have not seen Predator Badlands, this is the point of the show where we say goodbye. Go see the movie, push pause on this video, and then after you've seen the film, when you come back, press play, and it will start again right here. It's that easy.
Ready?
I'm so ready. I'm so obsessed with this movie, man.
Bud. Fucking Bud. I've been sitting here the whole time like, I want to talk about Bud.
Obsessed with Bud.
Fucking my
I want a Bud. Disney, send me swag. I never request swag. I want a Bud.
My podcast co-host was like, like I wasn't super thrilled they had to like Baby Yoda, and I'm like, fuck you. That wasn't a Baby Yoda, idiot. I'm like, shut up. Bud is amazing. Get out of here. That is
oh my god.
That is a third warrior.
Also, I do think so. Like, Bud is super fucking cute and awesome, but also like Bud serves a real purpose in terms of how Bud impacts Deck's storyline. Really, like a really, really great storytelling choice, and the fact that they are a found family at the end. I love it, Matt.
Yeah.
I love it. I love those characters, and I want to spend more time with them. Give me another movie, please.
Also, the comedy work with Bud was just A+. Like, again, just the crazy little chaos demon, just like Stitch running around here, but like ripping arms off synths, and the flaming stick to replicate the Predator's sword. I died. Like, literally, that was one of the moments where I was like, stop. Yeah. This is amazing. I'm like, you are leaning so far into this. Pretty much
everything Bud did had me reacting like that. But that was a high moment. I will give you that.
And I will say, like, that's kind of the moment where I was most nervous. Like, there's a little stretch of Badlands, and it's Thia. So when Thia first gets with Deck and they become like the duo going through to find the Callus, there is a lot more comedy coming through, and we start to realize, oh, this is going to be funny. Like, this is actually going to be funny on purpose and stuff like that. And there's a moment where Deck he has Thia on his back, and there's a high ledge that he has to get to, and he just hurls Thia half of Thia up there, and she lands, and I forget how she phrases it, but she's like, that was exciting. And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be funny, but I'm nervous because it's gonna be funny, and I don't know if they're gonna pull it off the whole time. As soon as Bud comes in and like, it continues that, I was like, no, they know exactly what they're doing. Trachtenberg like knows how to carry this with enough of the humor being in the forefront, but it's still being a Predator movie. So nervous, but paid off.
Just to give Elle Fanning a little more credit, there are so many lines like that where I'm like, that could be absolutely awful. But she knew exactly, like, there wasn't really any lines that I can recall of hers that were meant to be comedic leaning that fell flat.
Yeah, no, I think she did a tremendous job doing that. And the going deeper into Weyland-Yutani now, because we can, the idea that really all that came over is the synths and having them be the villains in the grand scheme of things. And it was so smart, because I was sitting there just like, don't give me a xenomorph. I was like, you're doing good. Don't give me a xenomorph. And then when they didn't, I'm like, this was perfect. This is exactly what you needed to do.
And again, it makes so much sense that whole operation would be conducted by synths. Like, it made sense that she'd be there. I really loved the way that Elle Fanning was able to differentiate the two of them via her performance. And I also thought the differentiation between the two of them was like a very beautiful aspect of the story also.
Yeah. Also bring in the capitalism of Weyland-Yutani too, and having their motive be completely biological weapons.
Yes.
And that crossing over with a Predator who is having the most primal feral feelings they've ever had. There's just a perfect juxtaposition of like Deck becoming one with the planet, and Weyland-Yutani bringing all their fucking human bullshit into this and like wanting to ruin it. It is the exact way that they should have used the crossover, and the perfect way that they did it.
I still can't believe this movie exists.
No, I genuinely can't either. Like, it is a little miracle of itself. And the idea of like the last kind of scene too, or not the last like battle scenes and stuff like that. To those who think we've been talking about everything but the fight choreography, it's still very fucking fun when it plays the action beats too. It doesn't throw them away. It isn't. There's some dumb fun in the action beats, again, because Bud is having a time of their lives, just killing synths and playing with their arms and legs. But I think like
he's a baby.
He's a baby, exactly right. But there is so much with Thia, and before she gets put back together, and you get both halves of Thia working together, the legs and the torso.
I loved that
coming together to actually
that kind of physical comedy makes me so happy.
So it was so well done, and also Deck basically having to prove himself as a warrior without any of the technology, and using what he finds on the planet to basically replicate the technology he's used to, like the little snake thing that was his little laser, and like the bone armor from the. I know. I
literally was so
sacrifices himself. But yeah, all well done. All so well done on that show.
I'm glad I was not the only one who felt so much watching that.
From what I heard, that's exactly what this was. The lower half was green screened out, like however they did it. So she was like, basically, Dimitrius had to carry Elle completely on his shoulders during those scenes, and they just blocked out the second half of her.
During my interview, she said something to the effect of, like, Thia is just a Labubu along for the ride.
Literally,
and I'm like, you know what? That's a Labubu reference that makes me smile.
The
I'll
tool,
take it.
to like Deck referring to her as a tool.
Yeah.
And the way that evolves and the way that starts as like, you're something I can use versus like,
Exactly.
oh no, we're family. Like it's
but like I like, as you said, Tool too. They had I'm gonna get his title wrong, but the guy that developed the Oucha language hanging out at the junket, like
nice.
Not doing interviews, but like just having a little presentation on his computer and kind of walking us through it all. I like the level of detail in, you know, every element of this film, but like in particular that like they developed another language and then Dimitrius had to speak it. That's just incredible to me.
I think the funniest part of me talking about everything beforehand and just getting into the idea of like how much this pushes back against like the toxic machismo, everything that like the franchise has been built upon, to find out at the end like the dad was just fucking a pawn, and it's like, oh shit!
Again,
now mom's home. Like, yeah,
give
of
me
course,
another
right.
movie ASAP.
Building that out to where like the matriarch is the one that's gonna come beat your ass. Like, dad was just a fucking stooge, basically. Like the matriarch's not gonna come, and the way Deck is just like, nope, that's mom. It's like,
wow.
Fuck, like. I am so excited
I want
for
this
that.
movie to make all the money necessary to get that sequel greenlit ASAP.
If we don't get something on the back of this, I will be so furious, because that is exactly where I want this to pick up. Like, it is, obviously it's gonna be, but you know, is she gonna be into it? Is she gonna be like, you've showed me that like there is more to this, you've cracked the code? Or is it gonna be like, you little motherfucker?
That's my prediction. You're like, you little motherfucker, like, you do bad shit and you're ruining what our people
are, what we're used to
stand for, what we do.
Tradition.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so good.
There's gonna be a lot to mine there.
But yeah, so again, I think that's just the thoughtfulness though of Trachtenberg, and the thoughtful, and also the writer whose name I'm fucking blanking on. But it wasn't just him. He had a team of writers.
I had the name in my head, and then I did other interviews, and then poof gone.
But like the way they all collaborated and came together and came up with a way to, what you said, like it feels very Avatar, Lord of the Rings in the way they built an entire fucking universe.
I feel bad. I'm gonna mispronounce his last name. Patrick Asen.
Yeah, no, I think you're good on that. But yeah, so he was the co-writer on it, and they just thought of everything, and they go so deep into the lore to mine out all these things that they brought out, and I think they really dig far to get there.
Sorry, I'm just making sure. Yeah, I knew I remembered his name. He also worked on Prey.
Yeah, and again, the music, holy shit! They brought in
they both wrote
Wallfish, who just recently did Alien Romulus, and Sarah, who did Prey. And I think we found the perfect midpoint of both of their scores, because there's still the tribalism and like the war chants and stuff like that that's there, but then you have the sci-fi elements really hitting home, and it becomes a beautiful kind of like symphony of both of those. Not
that this is a necessary thing for a score, but I do always really appreciate when a score works in context, but also leaves me thinking like, oh, go buy that.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I'm going to go buy that.
Talking to my podcast co-host about this. Like, I will put it right next to Prey, because that's where it belongs. And it's good. They're both good. They both shine in it. Like that's the insinuation in the end. Yeah. And that's, I hope we get it, because that means that this movie made enough money and we'll do another one.
Want
100%. Mommy's home. That's
mommy's home.
Daddy's dead. Mommy's home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wallfish is one of the
killers too. Yep.
One of the best across the board.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wallfish has done so much too. But yeah, so like they're both ingrained in the Predator universe, so they knew exactly how to bring all this together and have it be unique, have it work, have it be that shit.
Yep. Love across the board. What did you wind up grading it?
4 out of 5.
I did 4.5 out of 5. I really like this movie.
Yeah. It knows what it's doing and how to do it.
I gotta watch it again, but it could be one of the ones. I feel like my list of contenders for top 10 is getting rather large, which I'm happy about. I love that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a big ball of stress in December when I have to whittle it down, but I can tell you I'm gonna be really, really pleased with the crop of films that I'm picking from this year.
Yeah, I think this was handily one of my favorite, it was one of the most entertaining movies I've seen this year. I got to see if it ends up in my top 10, but I had a fucking blast with it.
Yay. Yay for Predator. Yay for Predator in
Badlands, baby.
2025.
Badlands, more like good lands.
Such a you thing to say.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll take that as a poll quote, you think?
I made sure not to put it in my review. I only put it in my blue sky. I did not put it in my review because I said, fuck off. This isn't going anywhere.
Oh, I wish though. If I could
Absolutely
own,
not.
if I could own a
Absolutely
DVD
not.
of Predator Badlands
Nope.
that says
Nope.
Matt Donato says Badlands, more
Nope.
like Good Lands, I would buy multiple
Nope.
copies and I would have you sign one and then I would get it framed.
We've already got.
How you protect yourself from like stuff like that happening, Matt?
Yeah.
You just stop fucking saying it.
No,
I'll never stop saying.
Stop
stuff like
that.
Yeah, that'll always happen.
That's
It's
his
just-
unique voice, and I
Yeah.
love it.
Stop it.
All
I
right.
mean, how else am I going to get a poster that says Howlin' Good Time on it?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a werewolf movie.
It's nom nom time.
Yeah.
So we will say thank you for watching this edition of the Merri Hour. We hope you enjoyed. Have a lovely weekend, everybody, and stay tuned. We will be back next weekend to talk about The Running Man.
Hell yeah.
Goodbye,
I say that on
everybody.
Monday. Fuck it.
Next week.